Matt, do you know where our new frying pan went? Did you move it when we were cleaning?
Oh, that. I gave it to my mom because she liked it.
What? What do you mean you gave it to her? We can't give your mom our frying pan.
She came over this afternoon and I had the afternoon off. So she made lunch. Her lunch was really good. It was a billion times better than the dog food I'm being fed every day.
Why would you say something like that? Does that mean you have a problem with my cooking?
Anyways, she liked it. She was really happy with how good it was.
I bought that because I liked it too.
Well, I gave it to her. Why don't you buy it yourself if you like it so much?
What? I did buy it myself. Why would you just give it to someone? Why didn't you consider asking me?
Why? What's wrong with giving it to my mom? She's family, so who cares?
You should have told her to buy it herself.
Why do I have to say something so heartless? I can't say such a thing to my mom.
But why would you give it to her when I bought it with my own money? I didn't buy it as a gift. I bought it to use for myself.
Well, who cares? Buy another one. I already gave it to her. I'll divorce you if you complain. Is that what you want?
Why does it come to that? Will you stop giving everything to your mom? It's different if it's something that you bought. But giving away something that I bought with my own money for myself is a problem.
Watch your tone. Are you telling me not to give back to my parents?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't give something away without asking me.
That pan was both of ours. So it's not a problem if I give it away. Why don't you hide it if you hate giving so much?
I can't look after everything since we lived together. Don't do anything else. You've crossed the line.
What's with all the complaining? Do you want to get divorced?
That's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, you don't have work today, right? Where are you?
Having dinner with my mom. I'm going to spend the night at my parents' house after eating.
Again? You steal our frying pan and go straight to your parents' house? I don't even know where to begin.
No idea what you're talking about. You're my wife, so just do as you're told. Because if I divorced you, you would have nothing left.
I'm getting tired of being told all these horrible things. In any case, don't give anything away without asking me next time. Always check with me first if it's something of mine. I love your new car. Is it a BMW? I'm in love with it. It's a nice ride too. How have you been, Cindy? A BMW? Do you mean the new car that I just bought? Yes, it's really nice. It's not a problem if I have it right. What? What are you talking about? I asked Matt already, and he said yes, but I wanted to check with you just in case. You'll pay off the loan for me, won't you? Wait a second. What do you mean Matt already said yes? You mean he gave you my car? He's giving you the car that I just bought? Yeah. Is that a problem? You're Matt's wife. If you go against Matt, you know he'll divorce you, right? Matt always says the same thing. But don't you think a car is off limits? I was finally able to make a contract. So what? Do you want to get divorced? From the moment you married Matt? You don't have any personal freedom. Matt loves me the most. You listen to Matt, who listens to me. You still don't get how this all works? I understand completely. The car? You can have it. But I have to change the name on the contract and stuff. So it has to be starting tomorrow. What? Really? Then I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'm so glad Matt found a wife who can follow orders. Goodbye, Cindy. I don't think we have anything else to talk about. You told your mom I would give her the car?
Oh, did mom talk to you? She's such a sweetheart to text you.
After I told you so many times not to give away my stuff? Now you give her my car?
What about it? It was a nice car and my mom wanted it. If you go against me, I'll divorce you.
I've heard enough of that. You're always only thinking about you and your mom.
What? Of course. She's an important person who gave birth to me.
Then why did you marry me?
Because my mom told me to find a good wife. I found one. A wife who listens to me. And has pretty good income.
So that was your criteria.
But it might be time. All you do is complain these days. You don't have a problem with giving her your car, do you? Mom really likes your BMW. I'm giving it to Mom, okay? I'll leave you if you complain.
Then I'll give her the car and I'll leave.
Yay!
But make sure she rides it after I change the name of the owner and stuff. Or else it affects me.
Gosh, you're such a pain. Fine, I'll accept your last wish.
I'm listening to your final wish too. I'll get a divorce and leave the car just as you wish. That's what you want, right? So make sure you get insurance yourself. I'll register the car under your name. I think it'll be finished by tomorrow.
Huh? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but okay. Just do whatever.
Fine. Goodbye. Thank you for the worst marriage ever. Have a good life, although I'll never see you again.
Oh my gosh, pick up!
What do you want? I thought we were finished. Your mom even called. What is it?
Mom was in a car accident.
What? Oh.
Help!
Huh? You're not making any sense. What do you mean, help?
Mom crashed into a scary-looking guy's car.
Oh, really?
We don't have any injuries, and I don't think he does either. But he wants us to pay for all the damages. He says he wants us to pay for his new car, too. He's asking us for an outrageous amount of money. This is crazy, right?
I don't know. You guys should figure it out on your own. It's not my car.
Don't say such an irresponsible thing. What should we do? Please, give me the number of the insurance company.
What? What insurance company?
Don't act like you don't know. You got insurance when you bought your car, right? I'm asking what that's about.
I already canceled that.
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean? That car is not in my name anymore. Of course I canceled all optional insurance. In reality, it's just a stranger. Even if I did have insurance, you're not covered by it. You didn't get it?
What the heck? I thought you did all of that. You didn't? Why not?
I don't understand. You know we got divorced, right? You should be thankful I gave you the car. And of course, you have to pay the loan too. The insurance has nothing to do with me.
What are you talking about? Wait a second. I don't understand. Does that mean we're responsible for the accident?
Well, it's your fault you got in an accident, so yes. I don't know the actual cause of the accident though. If you got in an accident without insurance, I think it's natural to pay all costs.
You're kidding. That's impossible. The other guy's car looks expensive. And a BMW is too. I can't pay for everything. Please help me. Can't your insurance company do something? I was covered by your insurance until recently, so isn't there anything you can do?
No, you're a stranger. And I already canceled it. It has nothing to do with me. Figure it out on your own, okay? You're barking up the wrong tree if you think I can help you.
I can't believe it. Why didn't you tell me about the insurance? If you had told me, I would have known.
I did tell you. I changed the name of the loan to you, and I explained to you about the insurance. Or were you thinking about your girlfriend so much that you couldn't think about it?
Wait, what? Girlfriend? Loan? I can't process all this information.
Don't worry, I expect you to pay compensation for the affair. And you're the person who's going to pay off the loan from now on. There's nothing complicated left.
You found out about the affair? How did you find out?
Your mom called me when you said you were staying at your parents' house. I thought you were staying over at your parents' house a lot, but I found out you really weren't.
And the loan? This car hasn't been paid off yet?
It's a brand new car. There's no way I can pay for it with my savings all at once. I'm going to pay the down payment with the alimony, and I'm taking a little more from our joint savings account.
Why would you do that without asking me?
I explained everything to you. You just weren't listening. So even if you say you got in an accident with a car, it has nothing to do with me.
Why? It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Everything is in your name, so everything is your responsibility. You should share that responsibility with your sweet mommy.
What am I supposed to tell Mom? I thought the car would be free since it was bought with your money.
Don't think everything is going to be in your favor. You're such a selfish prick. So goodbye. Don't contact me again. The accident is your fault too. In the end, Matt tried to call Monica, but was ignored completely. There was nothing Monica could do anyway. Matt was billed an expensive repair fee. Matt and his mom didn't think they were injured, but ended up getting whiplash and needed 3 months to recover. He disappointed his mom, whom he loved so much. He had to cover all the expensive repair costs because he didn't have any insurance. Not only did he spend all of his savings, but Matt had to pay alimony to Monica for the affair, and went into debt. It seems harsh, but it's all his own fault. Jerks like him need to hit rock bottom in order to wake up. Aaron, did you look at the pictures? They decided to name her Abby.
I saw. She's so cute. I want to see her in person already.
I think you'll be able to see her once my little sister gets discharged. It's not good for people to visit the hospital right now because of the pandemic.
I guess you're right. I'm glad she was born without any troubles, though. Hopefully your sister Anne gets better soon, too.
Honestly, she seemed like she was struggling throughout the pregnancy, and she was hospitalized a couple of times during it, too.
Do you think she's in better shape now that she gave birth?
I'm not sure. I'm still worried, so I'm going to continue going to Anne's house when she gets back.
No, it sounds like a good idea. She needs to take care of the baby too, so I'm sure Anne will be grateful you're there to help her.
But if I keep going to Anne's house, I'll start slacking off on the chores at our house.
Don't worry about that. I can help with the chores too.
I'm sorry, Aaron. But thank you. Anne said she really appreciates you too.
I didn't do anything at all. You were the one who worked hard this entire time, Olivia. I mean, Anne too, of course.
I'm so glad you're such a nice guy, Aaron. I feel like other husbands would get angry if their wife was out of the house so much.
Well, I understand the situation you guys are in. Your parents live far away, so you're the only one that Anne can depend on. I mean, I do miss you sometimes.
I'll try to stay home as much as I can from now on. I want to cook delicious meals for you too.
Yes, please. I mean, it'll depend on Anne's physical state too. Oh, is her husband busy? I wonder if he's going to take paternity leave.
I don't think he'll be allowed to take paternity leave. I know dads have been allowed to take leave recently, but it's still hard in some workplaces, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Even if I tried to get paternity leave, I think maximum I'll get is 1 week. Oh, but if we have a kid, I'll make sure to help out with raising him or her. I'll do everything I can to make sure your pregnancy goes smoothly too.
Thank you. Don't you feel like we should have our own kid sometime soon?
You start wanting one as soon as you see a baby, right?
But we can't force something like this. Let's just hope a blessing comes our way soon.
Yep. Everyone has their own time with things like this. But I also want to enjoy traveling, just you and I.
I agree. Oh, for our next anniversary, I'm requesting a trip abroad.
Huh? Didn't you say you wanted to go to Florida a while ago?
Yeah, but if it's within the country, I feel like we can easily go there if we tried. Plus, if we have a kid, we won't be able to travel far for a couple of years.
Oh, I guess you're right. I'll think about the vacation abroad.
Yay! Okay, good luck at work.
I'll work hard. Thanks. Olivia, I got your text messages. You're not going to be home again starting today?
Yeah, my sister was crying because she can't handle taking care of the baby on her own. She's feeling emotionally unstable right now. I think I'm going to sleep over at her place for a while to take care of her. Her husband's away on a trip, too.
I see. I'd also worry about leaving Anne alone in that situation. I understand. I'll take care of the household chores.
Thank you. I'm planning to stay over for at least a week.
What? A week? You're not going to come home at all during the week?
I can't say for sure until I see how my sister's doing. Her husband's not coming home until next month.
Next month? So 2 more weeks then?
Yeah, so I'm planning to stay over for at least a week. Of course, I'll try to come home when I get the chance to.
Okay, but I'm going to be super lonely this week.
Don't worry, I'll text you.
By the way, there was a withdrawal from our bank account this evening. What are you going to use $1,000 for?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention it to you. I'm going to need it while staying at my sister's place. I know it's a lot of money, but I wanted to have the cash just in case something happens.
You're only there for a week, right? $1,000 is a lot of money. Do you need that much?
It's just for emergencies. Of course, I'll put back whatever's left after I come home. Should I have not done that?
I'm not angry, but suddenly pulling out $1,000 did surprise me.
I'm sorry. But my sister's having trouble with her financial situation too. I might end up spending quite the amount of money.
But she didn't seem like she was struggling last time I saw her. I mean, her husband's hobby is golfing. Didn't Anne say that there was a luxury brand that she liked too?
You can't really tell what they're struggling with on the inside. Her husband's golfing equipment was all gifted to him by my father. And my sister's brand name items are all secondhand.
I see. They have to provide for their kid now that she gave birth too. I want to do what I can for them, but it's not like we're super wealthy either.
I know. I'll try not to spend too much.
Yes, please. I mean, it's okay to help out as much as you can right now.
I want her to not have to think about money, at least for the time being. I'm glad you said that. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble since my sister got pregnant.
Don't worry about it. She's family after all. Tell Anne I said hi then.
Okay, I'm going to do my best to help her.
Olivia, where are you right now?
I'm at my sister's house. What's wrong?
At her house.
Yeah, I have to take care of Abby and help her with chores around the house. It's so hard. We even have to order our groceries online.
I see.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, I was going to message you just now too. My sister's condition after giving birth isn't that great.
Huh?
I think I'm going to stay over at her house a little longer. I'm still worried about her, so I want to be there for her for another 2 to 3 days. Is that okay?
Olivia, your sister is eating at a hotel buffet right now. Tell me the truth. Where are you?
What?
Like I just said, she's at a hotel eating lunch near my workplace. I said hi to her and she said she made her husband take care of Abby while she takes a break. What are you doing? Where are you?
What? My little sister's at your workplace?
That's what I just said. Can you explain everything? I asked her about her pregnancy, but she said you never stayed over at her house. Where were you this entire time?
I'm sorry.
You better come home before I get off to work.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I've actually been into solo trips recently. And I'm on a solo trip right now.
A solo trip? Why didn't you say anything about it?
Because it costs a lot of money. I thought you'd be angry.
I see. Got it. When can you come home then?
You're not going to get mad?
There's no point in getting angry now. We can talk after you come home.
I'm really sorry. I'll explain everything properly. I think I can come home by tomorrow morning.
Okay. Tomorrow morning then. Got it. Come home safe.
Aaron, I'm home. Where are you right now? You're off from work today, right?
How can you pretend like everything is normal?
So you're mad that I went on a trip alone?
But you didn't go alone, did you? You went with another guy, right?
What are you saying? Stop joking around.
I'm wishing it was all a joke too, but I saw the two of you getting off the airplane together.
What?
I was at the airport. After I messaged you a few days ago, I tracked your credit card spendings on my laptop. I saw you used your credit card in Miami, so I was keeping my eye on the flights that were landing this morning.
You're lying.
I didn't want to think this was true either, but after thinking it over properly, everything sounded off. You started staying nights away from the house since Anne got pregnant. You even withdrew $1,000. I thought this was all for your little sister, but it was all a lie. You said you used it to go on a solo trip, but that didn't make sense to me.
It's not like that.
What's not like that?
It's all a misunderstanding. I don't even know the man I got off the airplane with.
You guys seemed so close though. Are you going to say that he was a complete stranger?
He was sitting next to me during the flight. We started talking and got along well, so that's why we were together.
But you got in his car and had him drive you home, didn't you?
He was going home in the same direction, so he offered to drop me home. Don't just say that I'm cheating without knowing the full story. Don't you trust me?
You've been leaving the house while lying to me this entire time. What am I supposed to believe?
I feel bad about that. But there were times I wanted to be alone too. Is a wife not allowed to have time alone?
Still, you didn't need to lie and say that Anne wasn't feeling well.
Well, yeah, but It was hard to tell you because you're always working so hard. You might find it suspicious that I'm going on solo trips too.
I'd rather you have told me the truth in the beginning.
I'm sorry.
Forget about it. I understand.
Aaron, are you going to forgive me? This means that you're going to believe me, right?
No, I'm astounded that you're going through this much effort to hide your infidelity. I followed the man even after he dropped you off at home.
What?
There's no way I just let him leave. I went up to him after he got out of the car. I asked him what he was doing with my wife. He got down on his knees and admitted what he was doing. The guy you were cheating on me with is more commendable than you.
What? You spoke to him?
Yeah, he let me take pictures of his messages with you as well as his ID as evidence. He lives with his parents, so he probably didn't want them to find out. We were in front of his house after all.
Aaron, I'm sorry.
Are you going to admit it now?
Yes, but I'm not serious about him. We were both doing this casually, and it wasn't like we were looking for anything more.
Oh, so it's okay to have an affair if it's a casual relationship.
It's not an affair. It's just like having a little bit of fun on the side.
You're married. If you were having an affair, it's considered infidelity.
I'm sorry. Please, anything but a divorce. I'm honestly so happy that I got married to you, Aaron.
Then why did you have an affair? It was because you were unsatisfied with me, right?
It's not that. I was just messing around on dating apps. I just happened to find someone I got along well with.
Dating apps? You were planning on seeing other men in the first place then?
It's not like that. I was just curious.
Yeah, so you were interested in finding other men, right?
I'm so sorry. I won't ever do it again. I'll delete all my dating apps and won't see that guy ever again.
You can see him if you want. We're getting divorced anyway.
No. Please don't say that. I don't want to get a divorce.
Then you shouldn't have had an affair. I thought over everything these past 2 days. There was a part of me that wanted to believe that you were actually on a solo trip. But when I looked at your credit card spendings, I saw that the bill for meals wasn't the price you would have for one person. And the hotel room wasn't for a single person either. My life was complete hell during those 2 days.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
So even after I found out about your life, you were smiling while walking next to that man at the airport. Lovey-dovey and all. I can't believe a single thing you say after that.
Aaron, I'll change. I won't do something to betray you ever again. I was stupid. So please give me another chance.
You can't completely fix something that's been broken. There are people that can forget about things like this after a while, but how long do you think it's going to take for that to happen? My life is going to be complete hell until then. I'll be constantly reminded about the fact that you had an affair just by being next to you.
I'll do my best so you don't have to think that way.
It's too late now. Being with you is only going to stress me out. My heart isn't big enough to forgive you for having an affair. Besides, you've been away since Anne was around 6 months pregnant. You were having this affair for almost 6 months. What do you mean it was casual? You've been with him a bunch of times, haven't you?
I honestly, truly won't ever hurt you again. You can say whatever you want to me. But please, give me a chance to fix my mistake.
Do that on your own. Don't involve me in this mess. Didn't you say you wanted some time alone? You'll get a bunch of time alone after the divorce. Because I don't plan on being together with you ever again. The divorce from my wife wasn't easy. Thankfully, Anne and my parents-in-law took my side, so I was able to successfully file the divorce. It seems like her relationship with the man she was having an affair with was really just casual, so the moment I got involved, he stopped contacting my wife immediately. I'm receiving compensation fees for infidelity from him in exchange for not contacting his parents about the entire thing. As for my wife, I offset the compensation fees with the division of property. Because of that, my wife had to leave the house without complaining. Apparently, her parents told her not to come home, too. When she left, she was crying because she had no home or anyone to depend on. I'm not sure where she's living right now, and I honestly don't think I want to know either. I have no complaints as long as she never shows up in front of my face again. I moved out of the house we lived in after that and spent a while in a daze. I had no energy to do anything. Honestly, I had no motivation to live. But Anne worried about me and came to my house often with her newborn baby. I honestly didn't want her to come over at first, but the power of a baby is incredible. Seeing the little girl made me start smiling more and more. Right now, I act like a real uncle and am completely obsessed with my niece. We're not related by blood, but my niece was my savior for my depression. My wife and I aren't connected anymore, but I appreciate my ex-sister-in-law for letting me experience what a welcoming family feels like. There are still moments when I remember the pain, but I want to work hard to slowly move forward with my life.